Have you ever watched two 90-year-olds try to start a fight? And it turned into the funniest thing you've ever seen? I'm a nurse at a retirement home, and we have two residents who have been feuding for years. Frank is 92. Harold is 94. Apparently, the feud started in 2018 when Harold accused Frank of calling bingo early. I don't think either of them actually remembers what happened, but the hatred lives on. They compete in everything. If Harold gets 2 cookies at dessert, Frank immediately asks for 3. If Frank gets the chair closest to the TV, Harold rolls his wheelchair 2 inches in front of him so the view is blocked. One time, Harold bragged that he finished 3 laps around the courtyard, flexing his arms. The next day, Frank walked 4. Slowly, while announcing each lap. Lap 2, Harold. Lap 3, Harold. Still going, Harold. Your arms will never be stronger than my legs. During movie night, Harold rang the nurse call button just to report that Frank was snoring. 30 seconds later, Frank rang his call button to report that Harold was drooling. Bingo night is the worst. If Frank wins, Harold accuses him of cheating. If Harold wins, Frank says the caller skipped numbers. Last week, Harold rolled past Frank in the hallway and said, "You're moving slow today." Frank stretched his arms forwards and pushed his walker as hard as he could, and power marched past him like he was qualifying for the Olympics. The staff tried separating them once during activity time. From across the room, Frank suddenly yelled, "Tell Harold to stop stealing my crossword puzzles." Harold leaned forward in his wheelchair and shouted back, "Come over here and say that to my face." Frank grabbed his walker and started hustling across the room. Actually hustling. Little old man speed. But the second Harold saw him coming, he spun his wheelchair around and started rolling away. Frank is chasing him with the walker. Harold is wheeling away like he's escaping a crime scene, and the staff is trying not to laugh while stopping a 92-year-old foot chase. The funniest part? Later that night, we walked past them sitting together sharing a bag of candy. Then Harold accused Frank of taking the bigger pieces.